y'all actually believe this? Do y'all believe Kevin Durant actually ruined basketball? Did he ruin the game? He went to the Golden State Warriors 5, 6 years ago. Did he actually ruin the game when he made the decision to go play for the Golden State Warriors 5, 6 years ago to win 2 championships? Would have been 3. We know that. Would have been 3. Did he ruin the game of basketball just because of that? Do we even look at the whole picture of events that occurred recent, like in NBA history, really recent, leading up to when he did that? Do we look at all that? I'm just curious because literally one comment down, you can see now LeBron did it first. LeBron did do it first. Well, before Kevin, it wasn't really LeBron that started that shit. It's the history of guys leaving their team to go team up with another star. It happens all the time. I promise you. You go to a basketball court, you go to a Y, you're going to see the best players. They're going to see their mans that's really, really good at basketball, and they're going to go try to pair up with them. So while we're in a league where it's the best players, they get paid top dollar. And if they could fit in together, why not go play with each other? People like this on Twitter, without a doubt, at KD Trade, this is your legacy, dog. Left the game in a worse shape than you found it. It's niggas like that who will straight up and go team up with the best niggas who at the local basketball court. He will go team up with them because he knows full well that without that nigga, if he's good, he gonna be throwing to motherfuckers who's airballing in the corners, or he gonna be the one airballing in the corner. KD don't want to deal with professionals that's airballing. That's my perspective on it. Could he have went to another team? Yeah. That summer when he did that, I said there's only one other team that I think he would go to that he would make better than Oklahoma City. That team was the Clippers. The Clippers needed a wing player badly. Kevin Durant, they put him in there, boom, they're a championship team. Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, come on now. There's no discussion there. Even with Chris Paul's history of getting hurt in the biggest moments possible. Every single time. But that's another story for another day. The bottom line is, Bron went to Miami. He won 2 chips. Did that ruin basketball? No. That just made teams elevate their game. They got to see LeBron, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh. And they got to whoop their ass. That's all that happened. I'm getting Forever Boys. Man, get that shit out of here. Anyways, bottom line is, no. Next example. When the Boston Celtics got KG, yeah, it was a trade, but an owner really sitting there looking at Kevin Garnett and not an all-star player in return for a superstar talent, and they said, "Here you go, Boston, take this man." They gave them the best player in that trade was Al Jefferson when he was like a rookie or a second-year player, when he was averaging like 7 points per game. There's nothing there that says, "Hey, yo, here you go, take Kevin Garnett." Doesn't make sense. And then that same summer, they managed to talk the Sonics into giving them Ray Allen too. Ray Allen, top 3 shooter in the game. You mean to tell me, yeah, they got a high draft pick, but what else did they give up for Ray Allen? Absolutely nothing. The owner managed to talk 2 teams out of giving them their best player to put Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, KG together. Nuts. And they already got Rondo on the team. Rondo's young, but still, he's on the team. Did that ruin basketball? Nah. Well, how about when Kobe Bryant got Pau Gasol for not even one of the 8 best players on the team? These niggas gave up Kwame Brown and Marc Gasol, who was in Spain at the time, so they didn't even know if he was any good in the NBA yet, for his brother, all-star brother, Pau Gasol. Stephen A. Smith said it best. The draft picks they gave up, they're going to be worthless because they're going to be in the playoffs every single year. And what they do, make the playoffs every single year. Kobe and Pau Gasol, and they still got Andrew Bynum. You give Kobe Bryant the two of the best bigs in the league. Does that ruin basketball? No, it doesn't. Because what happened? They got beat twice. They got beat. That's all that happens. You put a good team together in the league, somebody's going to figure out how to beat them. That's all that happens. Let's take it even further back. How about when Gary Payton, yeah, he's 36 years old, but he's averaging 20 points per game. Karl Malone, also 36, 37, averaging 20 points per game before he goes there. They both go to the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. Does that ruin the game? These are active all-star players. Whether they're old or not, they still producing. That don't ruin the game. Why are we looking at Kevin Durant every single day of his life? He got to deal with some stupid shit like this. KD did not ruin basketball. He did what he wanted to do to get 2 chips. Could have been 3, but it didn't happen that way. There's worse things to happen than Kevin Durant going to the Warriors in basketball history. Much worse. How about things that happen to players that could be considered bad for the game? How about when they label Allen Iverson a cancer? That brother Allen Iverson did everything he could to play basketball. He got labeled a cancer. That man would go to go be injured and they hid his jerseys so he couldn't play. All his teammates said that they loved Allen Iverson. Lou Williams was his rookie. That man goes on and on about how great of a person Allen Iverson is. Andre Iguodala was his teammate. Chris Webber said he loved Allen Iverson. All them dudes that was terrible on that team literally said themselves, what is Allen supposed to do to change the narrative? You couldn't, because they put that shit out there. There's a lot of things that's bad for basketball or ruin the game. Or how about when in 2002 when the Kings cheated, the refs cheated the Kings out that series when it was blatant. Was that bad for basketball? That they pretty much gave Kobe and Shaq another championship when they already had, was it 2 at the time? It's not like, man, leave this man KD alone. Let him play. This is the same brother that he tore his Achilles and was still trying to hoop out there. He had the calf injury. He was not supposed to be back in that series at all. He came back in there one leg. You could see that he's not the same guy. He's one leg. He's perfect from the field on one leg. That's good for basketball. That shows a warrior. That's bad for KD's health, but that's a warrior right there. That showed he wanted to play. That's what you need. You want players that want to play. Instead, we got guys that's sitting out games after game after game, showing they don't want to play the game. There's guys that's in it just for the money. Kevin Durant is not that. Kevin Durant is a player. He's a hooper. He said it himself. Let him die out there on the court. It's not literal, but that's how he feels. He loves to play the game of basketball. How about just last year, James Harden's hurt. Kyrie's hurt. Did Kevin Durant pack it up? He's going against the would-be NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks. KD went out there. He put up 40 every single game that those guys did not play. And when James Harden did play, Kevin Durant is still out there hooping. He's hooping. Leave this man alone. KD is a hooper. The only reason why he didn't go to the NBA Finals is them getting hurt and his foot was on the line. Without his two crime partners, this man was going to win the game. All because he got a size, 16 foot. Gotta stop, bro.